Welcome to the 55th annual running of the Bob Hayes Track and Field Invitational, one of the largest high school track meets in the nation. And I hate to call him a guest, he's more of a stalwart, a part of this meet as much as almost Bob Hayes
As much
is.
as you are, Kenny. Come on. We've grown up in this meet. We've been here as participants.
That's right.
As volunteers,
Yep.
as supporters, announcers, whatever you want to say. But, you know, I heard a term that Mayor Lenny Curry just described the Bob Hayes meet as the heartbeat of the community. He couldn't have said it any better, and I think that's what it is. What Bob meant not only to the city of Jacksonville, but this community and inspiring young people. Again, the only man on the face of the earth that's ever walked the face of the earth that's ever won a gold medal and a Super Bowl. Think about that.
Yeah.
From this community, and he put his stamp, he put his DNA on this track. He put his DNA into this track meet and what it means to this community. Bob was just not a perfect man by any means, but he was a giving man and is one that I call friend even today. It's just an amazing event. What Coach Day and the volunteers in this community has done is just unbelievable. You have kids that come from all over the Southeast part of the country, the state. It is the largest non-state high school track meet in the country, and to be a part of it, I'm so honored.
Well, and the other thing, Greg, is so incredible. We have teams that come from out of state. We have teams from the Caribbean that come.
Yes.
We have teams from South Florida, West Florida, North Florida.
Georgia, South Carolina. The list goes on and on and on.
Oh, it does. This is where they make their mark, where they PR. This is where they get so much of their press to have those kids with a future on the college level.
Well, if you can compete in the Bob Hayes track meet, and if you can win in the Bob Hayes track meet, that gives you so much confidence going on into your district, regionals, and state contracts, state meets. But here's the other thing that I tend to do. Still being part of the Vikings radio broadcast. Whenever I see a kid from Florida or the surrounding areas, I look for where he went to high school. And I find that kid on the field and I say, hey man, did you run track? Yes. Did you ever run into Bob Hayes? Yeah, I remember running into Bob Hayes. Well, I was the announcer in the Bob Hayes. Oh, you were that crazy dude on the microphone? Yes. But to hear guys in the NFL who go on to do great things that have made their mark here in the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet, it just does my heart good to just be a part of it.
Oh, it's a Hall of Fame by itself.
Oh, without question.
It's amazing. Well, Greg, any words for athletes who are participating in this meet?
It's simple. Never give up. We have kids who are not the top in a particular event, but they have the courage to come out and start, and we want our fans and everyone in the area to encourage them to finish. Because if you finish when you're not in first place, not in second place, you take these lessons that you learn in sports and track and you apply them into your life. These are life lessons. And that's all I can say. If I could go back, if there was anything that this mature Greg Coleman could tell the younger Greg Coleman was, don't get discouraged so easily. You know, stay the course.
Great message.
Continue to work, and good things will happen.
That is an incredible quote to end on. I'm going to remember that. And I have to say one thing about this guy. Not only was he a tremendous athlete, he was a tremendous gentleman. I go back to a summer track meet where you purposely false started so I would have time to warm up. And so here's a competitor saying, I got to help this guy out. Greg, I've never forgotten that.
Man, that's what relationships about. That's what friendship is about. I mean, you would have done the same thing for me, Kenny. Yeah. You know, that's what brothers are for.
Absolutely. Hey, let's make this the best Bob Hayes Invitational ever.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sally. Move to the front. Go around that group that's right in front of you. All four of them. Go, Sally. Just run, Cindy. Don't look at your watch. Just run. All right, Cindy, move forward. That was 5 seconds slower. Move forward, Cindy. Take this lap. Sal, and then Sally got 10. Let's go. Come on, move the lap.
The record in this event held by Miss Eason of Pope back in 2004 with a time of 4:57.96. Bell lap.
Let's go, guys. Push up. Take the girl out in front of you. Let's go. Work together. Let's go. Pick it up.
One lap to go. One to go, ladies. One to go.
Come on, Jordan.
One lap to go. One lap to go.
Come on, last lap. You got to pick it up.
One to go. One to go, ladies.
Come on, last lap. Let's go.
One lap to go. One to go. One to go. One to go. One to go. There's first and second.
A very close race in the girls' 1,600-meter run. Record in this event set back in 1982 by Shine of Sandalwood with a time of 4:18.4.
Hey, there you go. Close the gap. Keep moving. That's 85, honey. Let's go, Jacob.
Folks, I know there's a race going on the track, but focus your attention to the award stand. The winner of the boys pole vault, Matthew Farrell of Sandalwood High School. No, correction. Matthew Farrell of St. Thomas Aquinas.
Don't let anyone pass you.
Last heat of the boys, 1,600 meters. 4:14.21. Set by Mr. Shine, 4:18.2. Back in 1982.
Let's go, John. Let's go, John. 6:05. Let's go. Let's go, John.
That ends the preliminaries of the 55th running of the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet. Hey, it is official track time, 2 o'clock. It's time to start this program. But first and foremost, before we do anything, I want everybody to put your hands together for the meet director, Coach James Day. Now, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce a young man that's done great things for this city, who continues to do great things for the city, and a welcome from the mayor of the city of Jacksonville, Mr. Lenny Curry, opening up the 55th running of the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everybody. There aren't many events that represent the heartbeat of the city of Jacksonville. There's actually a very few of them, and this is one of those. To be here for over 50 years, to honor Bullet Bob Hayes, only person to win a gold and a Super Bowl ring, right? The only. And so a big congratulations to everybody here that's being honored and recognized today for your achievements. We're looking forward to good competition. Competition is healthy and competition is good. Also looking forward to what this means in terms of fellowship. Everybody coming together, spending time together, talking to each other, and communing with each other. So let's make it a great one. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, Bob represented so much in this community. The standard that he set in the Olympics, the relationships and friendships that were gathered during that time, and we're so fortunate and blessed to have Olympians here on this field. Mr. Walter McCoy, gold medal winner of the 4x100 meter relay, 1984. Mr. Harvey Glantz was also deemed as one of the world's fastest humans, and he was inducted into the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Hall of Fame on Thursday evening. Also, I know she's around here someplace, but Chandra Cheeseborough, 1984 Olympian from Jacksonville Ribault. Also, community service winners, Douglas Pollard, Maurice Jones, a great supporter of the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet, and one of the founding fathers, Coach Nat Washington, the originator of the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet. And the reason that we go out, for those of us who like to dig up Mother Nature's earth and test our patience and talents and abilities, is to raise money to provide scholarships for the future of our country. And these are the scholarships of the James Coach Day Scholarship recipients. Megan Gillian of Fleming Island High School. Megan, step forward and raise your hand. Deshaun McGlone of Santa Fe High School out of Gainesville, Florida. Cedric Norris from Jacksonville Reigns. India Nazaro from Florida State University High School. in Tallahassee. And Jada Sykes of Jean Ribot High School. Each student won a $1,000 scholarship. Let's give it up for these young people. Give it up for the family of Mr. Bob Robert Hayes. And to my right, we have partners. We don't call them sponsors, because sponsor is somebody that can write a check and go somewhere. But we've got partners who have made a decision to partner with the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet. But before I introduce the partners, I'd like to introduce Miss Anna Brochet, who's running for mayor. Garrett Dennis, District number 9. One of our new partners, BNS Sports, who's come in and done a tremendous job. Let's give them a great round of applause. Oh, the young folks from Rubenstein Law. Let's give them a great round of applause. And McGowan Medical Center, thank you so much. Folks, let's give all of our partners a great big round of applause.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing. Please remain standing, folks, as we will have a very brief invocation. If they can bless the event at NASCAR, we certainly can bless this event at the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet. Our precious Lord, we just come asking you to bless this event, bless these athletes, these coaches who are the heartbeat of our future. Lord, we just ask that you would bless the athletes, keep them all free, all safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Ask that you would bless this time in this community. As the mayor has said, the Bob Hayes Invitational Track and Field Meet is the heartbeat of the community, the heartbeat of Jacksonville. In this we give you all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory. In your Son's precious name we pray. And all God's children said, amen. Official track time is 2:11. The first running event is slated to start at 2:30. That would be the girls' 100-meter hurdles, followed by the boys' 110-meter hurdles, followed by the girls' and boys' 100-meter dash, followed by the 4x100-meter relay. Please follow the program. Remember that you can follow all of the running times and events by going to results.deltatiming.com. Jones, Woodard, Glenn, Chatfield, Fry, Holland, Williams, Shepard, Stephanie Carrison. Remember, 13.78 is the record.
We've got with us today Amelia Chatfield, the winner of the women's 100-meter hurdles at the 55th running of the Bob Hayes Invitational track meet. Amelia, this is kind of not the best weather for sprinters or hurdlers.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like, it doesn't compare to Miami where it's hot and you can feel all warm during a race.
So what is your best time?
My best time is 13.8, I think, 13.8.
Wow, that's right at the top of the state. Man, so the big question, are you ready for state?
Yes, of course I'm ready.
Are you running anything else today?
Today I'm doing the 300 hurdles, the 4x1, and maybe the 4x4.
She's got a full day coming up. Hey, congratulations. You have won the women's 100-meter hurdles at the largest high school track meet in the nation.
Thank you.
Hey, we're proud of you.
Cawley, Herring, Bryant, McCall, Rogers, Wald, Clixton, Farrell. And we've got a race. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Yes!
We are here with the winner of the men's 110-meter high hurdles, Desmond McCall of Sandalwood High School, the Saints.
Yes.
And wait a minute, only a sophomore?
Yes, sir. Only sophomore.
Wow. It's one thing to win a track meet as a sophomore, but to win the largest high school track meet in the nation as a sophomore doesn't happen very often here.
No, sir.
So how long have you been hurdling?
Less than a year. I actually started doing hurdles last year, right before districts, and ended up making it the regionals and state.
Oh, wow, great job. I think with the times you're already running, I'm going to be looking at you in the state meet.
Yes, sir.
Very good. What got you into the hurdles?
Believe it or not, I was in practice one day, and I should have been doing 400 repeats, and I started jumping over hurdles. And my coach was like, you should try doing hurdles. And I was like, I don't know about that. I mean, we could see. And that's when I started doing 110 hurdles. And then he was like, oh, you can also do the 300 hurdles too. I was like, I guess I'll do that too.
So are you happy with your coach's idea?
Yes, sir.
So what can we look for in the state meet? How about your best?
I would like to break 14 seconds.
Great. That's what I wanted to hear. You know what? I've got a funny feeling you're going to, because that's a great time for weather like today. It really is.
It really is.
Desmond is the winner of the men's 110-meter hurdles, only a 10th grader. I'm impressed, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the meet.
Record in the girls' 100 meters is 11.24, set back in 2017. Simone Mason. Whoa, my goodness. 11.81.
We're here with Jesus Sears from Palm Beach Gardens High School. And how long have you been running?
Since middle school.
Since middle school, wow. And this is a kind of a tough day for sprinters. A little bit cooler, the wind's kind of funny. How does it compare to your best?
It's close to my best, but my PR isn't 11.8, yeah.
Okay, very good. So 11.81 is still a very good time. So let's go through your race. From the start, right on through, how did it go?
I knew I had to get out as fast as I could and get a good start, because usually when I don't have a good start, it psychs me out the whole race, and I have to play catch up. So, yeah, that was the main thing, my start.
Yeah, well, you got a great start today. I was watching. I was impressed, to say the least. Any plans going forward as far as college?
I committed to UM last month. Yeah.
Oh, wow, a great program.
Yeah.
So you're going to be a hurricane.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, that's nice too, because you're pretty close to home.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, excellent. Any other events you're going to be running today?
The 200 finals.
The 200. How do you feel about it?
Just got to do the same thing I did in the 100. I'll try my best.
Great.
Yeah.
Jacia Sears, Palm Beach Gardens High School, fantastic race, and I always like to say, not only you are the winner, but you're winner in the largest high school track meet in the nation. It's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And they're off. Oh my. You got a race, ladies and gentlemen. But can anybody hang with Mr. Cooper?
We're here with the winner of the men's 100-meter dash. Tyrese, a couple of quick questions. Number one, you're at Miami Norland High School. How long have you been running?
7 years now. I've been running since my 6th grade year, so yeah, 7.
Oh, wow. Outstanding. Now, real quick, as far as conditions today, how did that affect your race?
It's kind of cold out here. My muscles kind of tight right now, so.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Watching your race, it looks like you came out really well, but from what I saw, your last 50 yards, you just literally smoked everybody.
Yeah, my best part of the race is my finish, because I really don't work on my start. So I just do the 100 because I'm good at it, not because I'm gifted.
So with that in mind, what's your best race?
400 and 200 and 800. So.
Oh, wow, yeah, you got up to 800s. You're a better man than I am. So what else are you running today?
The 2 and the 4.
2 and the 4. Wow, you got a full day. We call that the triple crown of track and field. So I won't put you on the spot, but maybe I will. What do you think? Next 2 races?
I'm gonna break the record in 200. It's my record anyways, and a 400. It wasn't my record, but the condition is kind of.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So. Well, I don't call that being cocky. I call that being self-assured. So, congratulations, Tyrese. Nice job. Winner of the largest track and field meet in the nation for the 100 meters. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Shapiro, Cavendish, Burgos, Jackson, McCreevy, Griffin, Williams, Martin, Williams, Wyatt, Rank, Ochola, Harlan, Perriman, and Bell. Girls, 1,600. Lewis Siplin, 1,600-meter run. Lap 2 of the girls, 1,600 meters. Second lap. And it's the bell lap. With less than 110 meters to go at the top of the curve, you got a two-person race. The final 100 meters of the girls, 1,600 meters. Down the stretch they come.
I think this is going to be one of my most interesting interviews of the day. Kerrigan McGreevy, St. Thomas Aquinas, senior, and how long have you run track?
I started in the fall. Well, this is my first year.
So can we attribute all this to water polo?
Yes, we can. I've played water polo for 4 years. I decided to join the track team this year.
Wow. Well, I hope you realize you just won at the largest high school track meet in the entire nation.
I'm just so happy.
You should be. You can laugh all you want, girl. That's amazing. So I was watching the race, and you went out well. You got past, but you did something that it usually takes 4 years of running to figure this out. You stayed behind the leader and just kind of drafted until the right time. Was that your plan?
Yeah, I wanted to get out first, and then if nobody passed me, just keep rolling. But if somebody passed me, I just try to stay on their shoulders. That's what my coach told me, Coach Joe. Yeah, it just was my plan, and it worked out.
So not only a great water polo player, great track athlete, smart. You must be in the Honor Society.
I'm in a couple, but not all of them.
A couple. You missed one. Oh my gosh. Kerrigan, you're slipping. What's going on here?
Art Honor Society. It's not my forte.
Okay, art is good. Art is good. Well, tell me, as far as your training regimen.
Well, I have practice every single. I actually go to track practice every day for 2 hours, and then I go to water polo practice every day for 2.5 hours. Then I get Sundays off.
Oh, you're slipping. You get a day off. Wow. Well, congratulations. Great job. I was track coach for many, many years. You ran the perfect race, so I have to give accolades to your coach as well. Great advice. You are now the champion of the 55th annual Bob Hayes Invitation.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Ortiz, Kane, Keenan, Brand, Karskoska, Turatola, Adams, Brownlee, Murray, Gordon, Baris, Jones, Alexander, Gostiel, Monk, DeRiso, Ellenbach, and Ziegler. Those are the participants in this Lewis Siplin 1 mile run. Record in this event held by Mr. Franklin of Tallahassee Godby with a time of 4:16. Set back in 2006. Bell lap. At the 300 mark, you got a two-person race. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish. Can you finish the race? Lewis Siplin 1 mile run. At the top of the curve, stride for stride, neck for neck. Down the stretch they come. The Lewis Siplin 1 mile run. Oh, giddy up, boogity, 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 baby. It ain't over till it's over. Stride for stride, here they go. Who wants it more? Can you handle it? Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Lay me down to sleep. I pray my soul to keep.
We're here with the winner of the men's 1,600-meter run, Jalen Murray, Richmond Hill. And let everybody know where Richmond Hill is.
It's about 30 minutes west of Savannah.
30 minutes west. And I'm guessing you're here at the Bob Hayes. You guys have gone to a couple of big meets, bowls, probably to try to look for more competition.
That's right. We get really nothing in Savannah area, so we got to wake up. I think we let the bus left at 5:02 this morning, and we got to do what we got to do to get competition, so it's good.
Okay, you not only won the race, but you had to get up around, what, 4 o'clock?
That's right.
Oh, man.
That's right, yeah.
You're killing me. You are killing me. That's awesome. Let's talk about the strategy in your race. You went out and were leading from almost the very beginning. Talk a little bit about each lap, and you had a little bit of challenge at the end.
Right. The goal for the season is a 408. So I'm just trying to get, wet with the 102s coming through at a fast pace. And so I think that first lap was 102, 103, so I was just trying to get that under the belt. Wasn't expecting to finish like that. I had to pull it out. The last 100 meters was really, my hamstrings are still barking. But yeah, it was good. He came and hugged me after the end of the race. Good job. I'm pretty sure I'll see him again later in the season, but it was good.
Very good. Well, it's funny. We were looking at the race in the end, and it was a guy that's going to be tight. He's going to die. I said, no, I'm going with Jalen. I said, he looks smooth. He looks more relaxed, and he looks like a fighter, and you are. Nice job. Jalen Murray, winner of the men's 1,600-meter run, 4:16.17. Kind of nice conditions for a middle distance race.
Very nice conditions. Very nice, yeah.
Well, excellent. So when is your next meet?
I have 32 tonight, and then next week is at our home course, our home track in Richmond Hill.
Oh, great. So any predictions for this 3,200?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what everybody else does. But this is a great race today. Wasn't really expecting anything, so it's really good.
Well, after watching that race, I know where I'm putting my money. Nice job, Jalen.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oakleaf, Mainland, Lincoln, St. Thomas Aquinas, Hillcrest, Godby, Rains, and Rickards. Girls, 4x100 meters. That's Mainland, Aquinas, Hillcrest. That's Hillcrest. Boy, but that's Lincoln on the inside. Mainland, Godby, Rains, and Rickards. At the 180-meter mark, oh my gosh. It's St. Thomas Aquinas, Lincoln, Hillcrest, Godby, Rains, Rickards, Oakleaf, and Mainland. Here we go. It's St. Thomas Aquinas. Remember the record, 46.19. Oh, yes!
We have with us the winners of the women's 4x100, St. Thomas Aquinas. I keep seeing you guys over and over. What's going on here? Ladies, introduce yourself. Are you going to introduce everybody else for me?
No, they can do it.
They can do it themselves. Okay, go ahead.
I'm Zaria Alice. I'm Emilia Chatfield. I'm Adiah Fry. I'm Alexis Glasgow.
Who led off?
I did.
And how did you feel about your start?
Felt like it was pretty good. I don't really do open 100, so.
So who decides what order you run in? Is that you guys or the coach?
It's both. It's kind of both of ours. Like
Okay.
To see who's stronger and what.
Oh, very good. What did you think about these weather conditions?
Terrible.
This is not like South Florida, is it? It could be worse. It was supposed to rain today, and it's holding off, so congratulations. But ladies, nice job. Competition as far as the state? There is no competition.
No. We have Piper, and I'm not really sure who else. Southridge.
Well, I'm going to put my money on you guys, okay? Is that okay? Yeah. Great. St. Thomas Aquinas, almost slipped up there. St. Thomas Aquinas, the winner of the women's 4x100 at the largest track meet in the nation.
Oh my God! Get out! Shut them down!
Wait, this in the video. Sorry.
That's okay. We're going to include that as part. Ladies, thank you so much, and good luck in state.
Thank you.
Palatka, St. Thomas Aquinas, First Coast, Miami Northwestern, Berkeley, Hillsborough, Reebok, and Rickards. Wow. Oh, baby. 4x100 meters. Palatka, St. Thomas Aquinas, First Coast, Miami Northwestern, Berkeley, Hillsborough, Reebok, and Rickards. At the top of the stretch, it's a two-horse race. But don't you give up on anybody else, because down the stretch they come. Boogity, 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 boogity. Boy, it's Miami Northwestern. But here comes Berkeley. But it's Miami Northwestern with an unbelievable time of 41.63.
We're with the winning team of the men's 4x100 meter relay with a time of 41.63. which on a cool day is actually pretty good. I know you guys have run better than that. So we're going to let these guys introduce themselves, and I'm going to have some questions about the race. So here we go.
Jacques Stewart, this is DeMarcus Fleming, Nathaniel Noel, and Jordan Taylor.
Very good. So who ran the first leg? So how did you get out as far as your start, and what was your strategy?
I just wanted to catch the person that was in front of me and just give it a jock and let him do what he do.
What about the handoffs? They look pretty smooth.
Yeah, they were pretty smooth. We worked hard throughout the week practicing our handoffs.
Outstanding. So who decides what order you run in?
Coaches.
The coaches, okay. So who's the fastest guy? What's your 100-meter time?
10:06.
Whoa, okay, we'll take that. As far as the races you won this year, have you had any stiff competition from anybody?
Yes, Tyrese Cooper and DeMarcus Fleming.
Really? No competition. I like that confidence. I love that confidence. So I'm going to go ahead and really put you guys on a limb. State meet. Who's going to win?
Us.
Yes, for sure.
No doubt. No doubt.
No competition at all.
I love that kind of confidence, guys. Miami North Western High School winner of the men's 4x100 at the Bob Hayes Invitation, largest track meet in the nation. So you can, when you're old men, you can tell your grandkids that you won the largest track meet in the nation. How about that?
Yes.
Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Girls 400-meter dash. Johnson, Edwards, Grace, Brown, Henry, O'Banner, Collins, and Jordan. Record 53.32. At the top of the curve. And the final heat of the girls, 400 meters. It ain't over till it's over. 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 It ain't over till it's over, the song said. It ain't over till it's, I told you it ain't over till it's over.
We have the winner of the women's 400 meters in the Bob Hayes Invitational, Jessica Edwards. Real quick, Canterbury, where is that located?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Fort Myers. And you're normally not a 400-meter runner.
No, I'm a distance runner, normally the 800 and the mile.
So I'm going to ask you a really important question. For a distance runner running the 400, you had to have a pretty good strategy.
I normally don't have much of a strategy. I just wanted to gauge off of the other girls because I know that they were going to take it out hard, and I'm not used to that. So my strategy was just to hang on and see kind of what happens.
And probably all your conditioning for the 800 and longer probably helped you at the end of the race?
Definitely. I felt fairly strong coming off the last turn, but it definitely, I started to feel it coming down the stretch. And I had like no idea like where everyone was. I didn't think I would won. Like I had no idea. So I was just trying to hang on as much as I could.
I love it. Just trying to hang on. I'm an 800-meter and longer runner, and I get stuck in a sprinter's race, and you win.
Oh, yeah, I was not expecting that.
Well, your coach has to be proud. I'm going to guess are you going to be running the 400 at the state meet?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sure yet. But it's definitely something that I'm going to have to think about going into the district series.
Well, after winning the largest high school track meet in the nation, I think it's probably definitely something you should think about.
Probably.
Well, Jessica, congratulations, a winner of the 400 meters. Not her race, but it was today.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Jackson, Bryant, Chapman, Collier, Cooper, Williams, Balkman, and Gouillon. 46.16 is the record set by the young man in lane number 4, Tyrese Cooper of Miami Northwestern. And Mr. Cooper has got a little company. As down the stretch they go. Who can hang with Mr. Cooper? Oh, yeah. Well, he's in Mr. Cooper's neighborhood. A time of 47.16. Cox, Castle, Glasgow, Chatfield, Hart, Ugarte, Glenn, and Jordan. Girls 300-meter hurdles, 41.67. That's Chatfield.
Amelia, we have to quit meeting like this. This is your second victory of the day.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel about it?
I feel happy, but I'm not really accomplished. I don't feel accomplished yet.
Okay. Well, that's what competitors do. They're never happy, regardless of the condition, because these are not ideal conditions for the hurdles. Tell us a little bit about your race from start to finish, getting out of the blocks. Any difficult hurdles?
There weren't any difficult hurdles except for like the hurdle on the curve. Those are my tough ones. So my get out, the start of the race was good. The finish was good. I pushed through, and yeah, that's it.
Well, very, very good. I know this is not your best, but conditions certainly have a lot to do with that. Competition in your classification, who do you think is going to give you the toughest run in the state meet?
My teammate Alexis Glasgow and Renaya Jones.
Wow. It's pretty nice when the next two competitors are your teammates. Oh, my gosh. So, as far as looking forward, do you have a goal in mind? I mean, a time you'd like to run by the state meet?
By state meet, I really want to run 40 or lower.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, and for the 100 hurdles, around 13.5, maybe 6.
Oh, very, very good. Well, I'm going to be looking for a double winner in the state meet. Congratulations, Amelia Chatfield, champion of the Bob Hayes Invitation in 2 events.
Thank you.
Nice job.
McCall, Dixon, Robinson, Bryant, Farrell, Coney, Wald, and Baldwin. Remember the record in this event set back in 2017 by Mr. Thomas Burns of Miami Northwestern with a time of 36.12. And we have a race at the top of the curve with less than 100 meters to go. It's a one-horse race. But as we said before, it's not over until it's over. With less than 1 hurdle remaining. And we have a winner with a time of 37.08.
We have with us Jabari Bryant, senior, Tallahassee Records High School, 37.08. That's got to be pretty good on a national basis. Where does it put you?
Right now I'm the king, but it puts me at number 1 right now in the nation.
Number 1 in the nation. That's not too bad. We'll take
Not
that,
too
right?
bad. I'll take that. At 37 low right now. I'm not trying to take it.
But I'm guessing you're not going to be happy until you're running 36s.
I will not. I will not. That's why I'm just going to go back to practice on Monday, go back to the drawing board, figure out what I need to do to execute the race.
Super. Well, tell us a little bit about your race from start to finish, because typically I used to run the 400 hurdles. So I know kind of what it's like, particularly strategies around the curve. So go over your race a little bit and tell us strategy, what you were thinking.
Okay, going into the race, I knew who I had in my heat. We had the top 3 hurdlers in Florida, right? Jamal Cooney, Nathan Farrell, and me. So I had those 2, 5 and 6. Who I want to be in the middle lane with those 2 right in front of you? So the gun blew off. I know I'm a sprinter because I can sprint, run long hurdles like this. So I use my sprinting ability in the beginning to make up stagger. And I know once I hit the first hurdle, I knew it was gonna be a very fast race. So we got off the turn here, and then it's just going to my arms, going back to my trusting my training, just going to my arms and finishing the race. Because I knew it was gonna be very fast. So.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, I loved your last two hurdles. They were strong. You were in stride. I mean, it looked great, and that definitely sealed it up for you.
Yeah, I figured I just wanted to finish because I know Nathan is a good finisher. And I looked at the clock, thought I was going to hit 36, but, it's early, so I'm satisfied right now.
Well, you should be.
Yeah.
Especially today. This is not ideal conditions, but hey, I'm gonna look for big things in the state meet. Definitely, there's no way you're not going to be running 36s.
There's no way. I mean, I've come too far not to do what I told myself I was going to do my junior year, but this is the year for me to go 36.
Awesome. Jabari Bryant, winner of the men's 300-meter intermediate hurdles at the Bob Hayes Invitation. Congratulations, great race.
Thank you.
Bell lap.
Go, Riley, get up there. Let's go.
Hey, let's encourage all these young ladies. Final lap. Final leg.
Come on, Riley, all the way through, Riley. All the way through, Riley. Let's go. Yes, all the way through.
Bell lap. Taylor Johnson, 2017, Southridge, 209.31. Well, we're going to have another race. We're going to have another race. Brittany Chatfield of St. Thomas Aquinas. Bell lap. That's Hunter, Miami Northwestern. That's Hunter, Miami Northwestern with less than 50 meters to go. And Lopez of Windermere.
We're here with Lena Hunter from Miami Northwestern. Congratulations, nice job. 800 meter, 215.67, but that's not your best.
No, it actually isn't.
Wow. Tell me a little bit about the race, your strategy. I know for part of the race you were not leading, but you look really strong. So go over your strategy for the race.
So my strategy is to just run a high tempo first lap, make sure I'm in the front so I don't get caught in the pack. Then on the second lap, I start to pick it up a little, and then as you see, at the 200 I go from there and sprint and just give it my all.
Oh, you did a great job because it looked like it was going to be a two-person race, but by the time you got to straightaway, the race was over. Nice job. Do you typically have that strong a finish? You look great.
Thank you. Yeah, just all in my mind. It's all mental. It's all mental.
Well, if that's the case, then you're mentally tough, girl. Nice job, Lena. As far as goals this year, you've run faster than this. What would you like to run?
I would actually like to go either 210 or 209.
Wow, great. And I think you've got the ability to do it. Tell me about your speed.
Well, I was actually doing the 1 and the 200. I was actually a sprinter before a distance. So then that's when I actually got injured. So they just put me in the 800, the condition. But my coaches seen that I was really great in it. So they was like, how about we just try and throw you in the 800? And that's what they did.
So you're telling me this is all an accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's one great accident. Congratulations, you ran a great race. And again, you won the 800 meters at the largest high school track meet in the nation. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job.
That's heat number 1 of the boys, 800. Bruce Salter with a time of 2.089. Alexander, Thompson, Brazil, Collins, Barris, Usher, Brown, Canais, James, Ortiz, Moore, McLaughlin, Price, Kirby, Sims, Watson, Sherwood, and King. That's 2 laps around the track. Bell lap, Thompson of Miami Northwestern. Adley from Atlantic set this record back in 1990 with a time of 152.04. You got a bunch coming down the back stretch, coming down the home stretch. It's any man's race. It's a fight to the finish. It ain't over till it's over. Bell lap. That's Miley or Healy for Flagler Palm Coast. And Quinn of Miami Northwestern. Young Mr. Miley, Jacob Miley, 152.78.
We're here with Jacob Miley, the winner of the men's 800 meters, 152.87, in a pretty packed race. Tell us a little bit about your strategy, Jacob.
To be honest, I was just trying to sit on the second place dude. Me and him have a really close PR. I want to see who was stronger in the end. It was a great race by both of us.
It really was, and you kind of separated a little bit at the end, so you definitely came on a little bit strong. Goals this year, what do you want to try to achieve?
I want to break 150, and I want to win states in multiple events, the relays and the 800. So we'll see how we do. We're looking pretty good right now.
Oh, outstanding. I'll tell you what, you have one of the best high school coaches in the nation. He and I have been good friends for a long time. If there's anybody that knows how to get you there, it's going to be him.
Oh, definitely. I love that man to death. He's pushed me through so many things. He's like a second father to me. So.
Yeah. Well, he's one of those coaches, like I said, truly cares about his athletes. He truly does. And he and I have been friends forever. He is just top notch. Big news as far as what you're going to do in college.
Yeah, I'm committed to the University of Florida. It's great. One of the best track and field programs around. And I want to be a part of their winning culture and bring some points to their team.
Well, I got a feeling you're going to do that and more. Great race. Jacob Miley, Florida Palm Coast, and year after year, one of the top track and field programs in the entire nation, definitely in the state of Florida. So, Jacob, congratulations on a great race.
And we got a race: Kincaid, Washington, Sears, Wright, Eilers, Lewis, Dumas, and Johnson. Remember, the record in this event is 23 flat. And look at these fillies run. Down the stretch they come. They're going 3 wide. As they approach the finish line, it is too close to call.
We're here with Sydney Wright, a sophomore. Oh my gosh, a sophomore at Daytona Mainland High School, 23.90. That is an incredible time for today. It's a little bit cooler, crazy wind. How does that compare to your best?
My best was 24:25.
Whoa! You shattered it, girl.
Thank
Man.
you.
So what was different about today?
It's been a dream of mine to win a Bob Hayes race since like 8th grade. And today I had a different focus, a different type of energy, and I just really, really, really wanted it. Yeah.
Well, it's obvious that you did want it. You PR'd dramatically. You won the 200 meter at the most competitive high school track meet in the entire nation. Whoa! So, what does it look like for state?
Well, hopefully I would like to place in top 3, but I know Florida is a very fast and competitive state, so I would be honored just to get there.
Oh, wow. Well, the neat thing is you're a sophomore. You've got 2 more years to try. But I've got a very strong feeling that you're going to be at the top of the class. I love your attitude, girl.
Thank you.
Any parting words as far as the races or anything about today's race that stood out for you, Sydney?
Everybody is just an extreme amount of talent on the track. Everybody ran super fast and super hard, and they were great competitors. I'm just really proud of everyone who ran today.
Well, the most impressive part of that race to me was the last 20 meters. You guys were right there neck and neck, and you showed that little bit of extra courage that it took to win the race.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our winner of the women's 200-meter dash with a record-breaking time for you, 23.90. Sydney, congratulations.
Thank you. But pride never dies.
We got a race. Remember, 20.55. Tyrese Cooper, boy, shot out of a cannon. Down the stretch they come. I tell you what. Woo-wee! Boogity, boogity, boogity. Tyrese Cooper with a time of 21.16. Folks, while we continue the 3,200-meter run, the winner of the boys' triple jump from Bishop Snyder High School, Jalen Chance. Let's give him a great big round of applause. Also again at the awards table, Sydney Wright from Daytona Mainland, winner of the girls 200 meters. Let's give her a great big round of applause. Very nice race. As we continue to move towards the finish for the girls 3,200 meter run. This is the absolute final call for the girls and boys. 4x400 meter relay. You must be checked in with the clerk of the course. All participants in the girls and boys 4x400 meter relay, you must be checked in with the clerk of the course. This is a bell lap, 3,200 meter run for the girls. What a tremendous race.
We're here with Kerrigan McGreevy of St. Thomas Aquinas. And let me see. Wow. And how many times have you run this race?
This is my first 2-mile race.
First 2-mile race. I'm going to attribute it to water polo.
It's water polo again.
It's got to be. We're going to write a book. It's going to be how to run middle distance with the water polo training method. How about that?
Water polo guide to track.
I like it. The water polo guide to track. We'll co-author. How about that?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay. Hey, great race. You know, it's interesting. You really ran very, very smart. You ran a conservative race. And I was looking toward the end. We were talking about it, and I said, I think this is about the time she's probably going to start opening it up. And sure enough, whoa, you won by about 40-plus meters. So, again, did you go into the race with a strategy?
No, I had the last number, so I was in the back, so I just kind of wanted to, no, I was pretty tired, so I just kind of wanted to get out front, stay with my teammate, Nicole. I want to stay with her, but I just ended up in the front, and then I heard somebody behind me, and I was like, I don't want them to catch me, so.
So you're just kind of casually going along, yeah, might as well win this thing.
Yeah. My coach just told me to open up, so I just did what they told me.
I've got good connections with St. Thomas Aquinas. My pole vaulter at the University of North Florida, David's father was coach.
Coach Chef?
Yeah.
He was coaching me on the court. He's the one who told me to open up my stride.
Well, he's a smart man.
He is,
so,
he is.
Great race. So going into the state meet, are you going to double, or what's your plan?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm just going to do what my coaches tell me.
That's a great strategy. That's kind of like listening to mom and dad, right?
Yeah. It's worked so far, so why stop a good thing?
Girl, I'm just sitting here. Okay, first year, biggest track meet in the nation, wins the 1600, first year ever running. Great water polo, though. And then comes back and doubles and wins the 3200. Was that your plan?
I don't know. I did like a 2-minute cool down run. That also counted as my warm up run, so I felt like I was just ready to go again.
Oh, so that's the secret, the 2-minute cool down run.
Yes.
Wow. So you had no strategy. I like this. Way to go. No, seriously, though, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great race. It was such a joy watching you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much.
Murray, Heeg, Ziegler, Stratton, Chesniak, Hawley, Reckenwall, Taylor, Flores, Dotson, Porter, Hottegree, Samlali, Krikoski, Kirkland, Arnold, Whitehouse, Richards, Egoroff, Alexander, Brock, Springer, Stokes, Newton, Shaw, Wilson, Carson, Toronto, Cesala, Belfour, and Leishman. Those are the participants. In the boys, 3,200-meter run, record set back in 1991 by Mr. Mays of Rains High School, 9:23 flat. Last call, all participants, girls and boys, 1 mile relay, please report to the clerk of the course immediately. All participants in the girls and boys 4x400 meter relay. I need you to report to the clerk of the course. At the award stand, the winner of the girls' 3,200-meter run, Kerrigan McGreevy of St. Thomas Aquinas.
Come on, Matthew! Hey, Matthew, you're on pace, man. That's good. Hey, 5:10, that's perfect, okay? Perfect. Keep going. All right, Matthew, come on, man. Hey, that was 121. Take it out. Let's go. 121, take it out. Let's go, man. Okay, Matthew. Come on, Matthew. Come on. Move up now. Come on, man. Go up there. Move up. on, Matthew! Come on, Matthew! Go, 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 go! You got it, it's okay, go!
We have Jalen Murray with us from Richmond Hill out of Savannah, Georgia, trying to find some competition somewhere, and he's still searching. He just blew the field away in the men's 3200. Tell us a little bit about the race. I was watching you intently because right away I said, that's my boy right there. And it's kind of packed, and you immediately decided to take the lead. What was your strategy?
I just like taking the lead in all races I do. I don't know, I just like running from the front, I guess. After coming off the 16 as early as today, or a few minutes ago, we just went to win the 32. Didn't really care about time that much. Turns out when it's up 10, which is, okay, I'm okay with that. So that was a bonus. But yeah, I just went to win. So going out the front, make sure I was in the lead the whole time was kind of strategy, make sure I win. So.
Well, you were incredibly relaxed, and I'm looking at you, and again, I'm waiting for that breakaway, which you did, and wow. So, how does today rank in your entire high school career?
It's good. It's a good day. I haven't had many just motivational kind of meets to my career, and this is kind of one of those days. Okay, training's starting to pay off, and I know we had a hard, really intense workout on Thursday, because we weren't expecting, the competition, the model that we got. So it was okay, let's burn out on Thursday, and the Saturday will be Saturday. And so coming off of that, plus the workout on Thursday, means I'm in good shape, endurance-wise and physically. So I just can't wait for the upcoming weeks. Pepsi relays, that's where we're gonna try to really crank some stuff out. Yeah.
That'll be a big one.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, wow. Well, I'll tell you what. Both races, you were in command. Obviously, you were feeling on, and you had a tough workout this week. I'm actually a little bit amazed, my friend.
Yeah, we normally have 2 a week, but the workout we did on Thursday was probably the hardest workout I ever did for my career. So yeah.
Well, I think you should start doing that hard workout every week. But I won't tell you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, he's already gonna yell at me for the 32 because I went by him and I wasn't even. I closed my mouth and he's gonna be so mad I wasn't breathing. So I should have went faster, but
oh man.
Whatever.
Well, number one, I wish you luck with your coach. Number two, what does it look like for the Georgia State meet?
Oh, it's gonna be good. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There's a few. I think it's Sully from Harrison who ran. I want to say 4:18ish, 4:19 indoor this season. So I know he's gonna do something big, and so we'll see. Last year was kind of low on the low end, but I think this year's gonna be kind of more upbeat. So. It's gonna be good. And then Jack Filan, who's just committed to Ole Miss, he's gonna do big things in 32. So we'll see. It's gonna be tough. We'll see that. Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best. I'm certainly proud of you today. Double win at a very big meet.
For sure. Yeah.
So outstanding job. Anything you want to say to your fans out there?
Just keep working hard and practice hard. And really, yeah.
Jalen Murray, Richmond Hill, out of Savannah, Georgia. Just roaming around the states looking for competition, and he gets a double win in the biggest track meet in the nation. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Rebound, Ed White, Oakleaf, Miami Palmetto, Orange Park, Palatka, and Calhoun County. First heat of the girls, 4x400 meter relay. That's one lap around the track each. Record set by the young ladies from Orlando Oak Ridge with a time of 3:46 back in 2004. Rebound, Ed White, Oakleaf, Miami, Orange Park, Palatka. Oakleaf, followed by Orange Park, Palatka, Ribault, Calhoun County, Palmetto. And Palmetto. That's Oakleaf. And White, Palatka. Time of 4:11:73. Battery Creek, Matanzas, Palm Beach County, Stanton, Windermere, Richmond Hill, Menendez, and Camden County. Windermere, Richmond Hills, Matanzas. That's Richmond Hills, followed by Windermere. That's Richmond Hills, followed by Windermere. First Coast, Dr. Phillips, Mainland, Florida High, Osceola, Tucker, Rickards, and Hillsborough. It's Mainland. That's Mainland. Followed by Tucker. Rickards. Dr. Phillips, Florida High. Hillsborough. That's Daytona Mainland. The Lady Bulls by Hillcrest, Rains, Paxson, Lincoln, Godby, Eastside, and Dwyer. It's Miami Northwestern. Paxson, Rains, Lincoln, Godby, Eastside, and Dwyer. That's Paxson. Tallahassee Lincoln, Miami Northwestern, Hillcrest, Paxson, Rains. That's Tallahassee Lincoln. Godby, Miami Northwestern, the Lady Rams, Paxson, Rains, Eastside, and Dwyer. That's Tallahassee Rickards out front. Miami Northwestern, but the Lady Rams making a move. Tallahassee Lincoln. What a tremendous leg by these young ladies. The final leg of the girls 4x400 meter relay.
We have with us the winners of the women's 4x400 relay, Tallahassee Lincoln High School. And nice time, 3:53.77. What I'd like to do, ladies, introduce yourselves, and then I'm going to ask you a few questions about your leg and who ran first, second, third, fourth, and what your strategy was.
I'm Taryn Henry. I was the second leg for the 4x4.
I'm Jira Arnold. I was the anchor leg of the 4x4.
I'm Yasmin Grace. I was the third leg of the 4x4.
I'm Iana Harden. I was the first leg of the 4x4.
Biggest question, who decides who runs what leg?
It all depends. The coach, he puts his input of like what he wants us all to be, but really like we decided. We mainly decided it.
So really, you guys are the coaches.
No.
Okay. Now, is he going to get upset that you guys changed the order on him?
No, I mean.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go leg by leg, kind of your strategy, and I watched that race real closely. I want to say a few things. I would say first leg.
What my strategy really was, I just like wanted to stay with the girl who was gonna try and set the pace, and like at the 200 or 150, start making my move to kick and get close with her.
I was the second leg. I saw that the first leg, Miana, she was coming in pretty close with the other team. So my strategy was just to stay with them until the last 200, 150 mark, and I just started kicking in at the end.
Honestly, my strategy was really to just run. At the point when Taryn gave it to me, I was like, all right, I got to keep the lead. And then over here on the, actually about the 200 mark, I was like, okay, I have enough left. So then I just started sprinting, and I ended up sprinting through to pass it to Jara.
So when I got the baton, I saw that Yasmin had a big lead, so of course it was my job to keep it. So my goal is to get out as I usually do, and I usually die. So I just focus on my arm swings to pull it in.
Oh, good. Well, you look strong at the end, and you have one big stride, girl. Very impressive. So, as far as your district, where would you guys rank?
Well, right now I think we're either in second or third.
Okay. And who's your biggest competition? In the district.
We're first in district.
Okay. So, what about the region?
We're still first.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then what are you looking at state?
Like second or third.
Okay. And of course, you guys are going to. I think you're going to move it up and do a good job. Again, the winning women's 4x400 relay team, Tallahassee Rickards High School. Good friend of mine used to be the head coach there in football, Coach Dave Wilson. He was at Lincoln.
Okay.
He was at Lincoln. Sorry about that. But I played Rickards in high school my senior year. So, and that's a long time ago. We won't talk about it. Ladies, thanks so much. Congratulations on your victory.
Here's the first heat of the boys 4x400 meter relay. In lane 1, Oakleaf. Lane 2, PK Young. Lane 3, Battery Creek. Lane 5, Hillcrest. Lane 6, Palatka. Lane 7, Calhoun County. That's heat 1, boys 4x400 meter relay. Record set back in 2017 by Miami Northwestern with a time of 3:12:54. Man. Closing up the gap. Mind the gap.
Go, Bryce, move! Go, Bryce! Good run, folks. Del, check the spot, Del. Del, number 2 spot. Del, bump into the number 2 spot, Del. Go, Bryce!
That's Oakleaf. Followed by PK Young. Battery Creek, Calhoun County.
Let's go! Let's go! Bring it home! Good! Let's go!
Rebolt, Florida High, Richmond Hill, Dr. Phillips, Ed White, Camden County. Ed White, Richmond Hill, Dr. Phillips, Rebolt, and Florida High. That's Camden County, but here comes Dr. Phillips. Richmond Hills, Rebolt. That's Ed White. Ed White, Dr. Phillips, Richmond Hill, Rebolt. Florida High, Camden County. Remember the record, 3-12-54 set in 2017 by Miami Northwestern. Ed White, Dr. Phillips, Rebolt, Florida High, Richmond Hill. with less than 75 meters to go. The Crusaders. Palm Beach Gardens, Miami Palmetto, Godby, Rains, Tucker, Osceola. Osceola, Tucker, Rains, Godby, Miami Palmetto, Palm Beach Gardens. That's Palm Beach Gardens going down the backstretch. Rains beginning to make a move at the 300-yard marker. It all comes down to who wants it more. Palm Beach Gardens, followed by Jacksonville Rains, Tallahassee Godby, Tucker, Osceola, Miami Palmetto, and down the stretch they go. They're going three wide as they come down. And it's Godby, Osceola, Rains, Tucker, Plantation. A tremendous leg. Here's the gun lap. Wow. At the 225-yard marker, it is anybody's race, because at the top of the curve, there is a thing that's called the bear. And the bear has been known to jump on somebody's back and hitching a ride. But I don't think it's going to happen here, because down the stretch they come. What a tremendous race by Tallahassee Godby. Here we go, gun lap. Oh yeah. Here we go. It ain't over until it's over. Do you believe? You got to believe. But at the 180-yard marker, closing the stagger is Palm Beach. Palm Beach. Whoa, my. There he goes. And they battle. Palm Beach Gardens, Tallahassee Godby. What a tremendous come from behind win. Hillsboro, Lincoln, Flagler Palm Coast, Miami Northwestern, Tallahassee Rickards, Windermere, First Coast, Orange Park. It could all come down to this. That's Tallahassee Rickards. Orange Park, Flagler Palm Coast, Miami Northwestern, Tallahassee Rickards, Windermere, Orange Park. That's Tallahassee Rickards. Flagler Palm Coast might have something to say about it. So will the Bulls from Miami Northwestern. Hillsboro, Windermere, First Coast, Orange Park. At the top of the curve, you got a 3-horse race. Rickards, Miami Northwestern, Flagler Palm Coast, Tallahassee Lincoln, Hillsboro. It's Rickards, Flagler Palm Coast, Miami Northwestern, Hillcrest, Tallahassee Rickards. Tallahassee Rickards. But Miami Northwestern is cruising on a Saturday afternoon, followed by Flagler Palm Coast. There goes Miami Northwestern. Wow, what a leg. Third leg of the boys 4x400 meter relay. That's Miami Northwestern, Tallahassee Rickards, Flagler Palm Coast, Hillcrest, Lincoln, Windermere, in Orange Park. As they approach the final leg, it's Miami Northwestern, Tallahassee Rickards, Hillcrest, First Coast, Flagler, Palm Coast, Windermere, and Orange Park. Well now, well. I never seen a bull fly, but you see one today. That's Miami Northwestern, Tallahassee Rickards, Flagler Palm Coast, Hillcrest, Lincoln, Windermere, and Orange Park. Miami Northwestern and Flagler Palm Coast closing the gap. Tallahassee Lincoln. It's Miami Northwestern, Flagler Palm Coast, Tallahassee Rickards.
We have the men's champion in the 4x400 relay for the Bob Hayes Invitational. And right now I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves, and I'll have a couple of questions. And when you introduce yourself, tell us what leg you run.
Jockey Chapman, last leg.
Winston Coin, third leg.
Ernest Baltman, second leg.
Jocko Stewart, first leg.
So, question, do you guys decide which leg you run, or does the coach decide?
We decide.
You guys do?
Sometimes the coaches, yeah, sometimes I.
Okay. So what was the strategy today?
Well, strategy today was to get out fast with Jocko Stewart. He do his best when he gave it to me. I try to gain a bigger lead. I kind of brought it in close, passed it on to my teammate Winston. He separated us and gave us a big lead. And our youngest teammate, Jockey Chapman, he brought it home.
So you're the young guy?
Yeah.
What grade?
11.
Oh, man. So here's a tough question. Who's the fastest?
He pretty much
like
the
that.
same speed, though.
Very good. I like that. That's spoken like a true teammate. Great. So as far as your regional, what does the competition look like?
All right, now.
See, no competition. No competition.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I like that. Well, let's open up to the whole state. What does it look like?
Whole state, we're going to take it over.
Take it over. State champ.
I love this confidence. I want to be on this team. This is awesome. So the Bob Hayes Invitational Champions 4x400 meter relay, gentlemen, great job for the conditions and a long, long day. Great time. Congratulations. Well, it's been a great day at the 55th annual Bob Hayes Invitational. Not a lot of records today. The weather had a lot to do with that, but a lot of great teams here. We're looking for a lot of fascinating things going into the state championship. So thank you so much for joining us. We are excited about what these athletes can do. And again, another great day, 55 years in a row of the Bob Hayes Invitational. Thank you.